Hello everyone, welcome to another video. We start this one off with some roadworks. A freeway controlled roadworks, which basically means there'll only be one green light going at any one time. And the other two parts of the road will have a red. They've just had their green over there. Down there they've got a red, the same as us. So basically we're just waiting here for a green light and then it would just be us to go. Now, depending on the setup of the lights, we might have to wait for this lot down that road to have a green light before us. So as you can see, that guy over there stopped at his red light and we've got a green. So I don't know where this car's going. Why it's going down there, I do not know. It's got a bit confused. I think it wants to go down there. I'm turning right here, so we're going to get in each other's way. But as she's messed up a little bit, she needs to give way to me. That's the way I look at it anyway. But what's that car doing over there? That car is obviously going for a red light to be there. It's simple. It's a red light he's jumped. So I turn right. I have to wait for the red light jumper before I can turn right. There's their lights there that they're waiting for, which they obviously work because they're all waiting at a red light there, the same way as what we were. Now, if we look at the rear camera here, that woman who's gone out onto the wrong side of the road, she's going to struggle to get round that bend. But look, there's another jumper. There's another red light jumper over there that's coming through that she's getting in the way of as well. So she's got no chance. She's going to have to turn right the same way as I did. And as you can see, they've got a red light. So their lights work. My lights worked. It was just the other side that didn't work. Or did they? Or were they just jumping red lights? So as I'm professional, I did a little bit more research. Or is it me just being fucking nosy? Anyway, this is me coming from the other way. And look, straight away, I've got a car that's coming towards me that's obviously jumped the red lights. Or have they? So we get to the bit here where the woman was a bit all over the shop. There's the traffic lights there, and that guy's going through it. So obviously they can't all be going through reds, can they? No. So it's not a freeway controlled, it's two. In this clip, way up there in the distance, you'll see a bike go through a red light. It's a bit hard to see, a bit pixelated and everything. But you'll see the other one go through it as well, straight afterwards. One waited though. Fair play to this guy in the red. He waited. So as we come round here, we come to another red light. First one goes straight through. No hesitation.
With people waiting there with a pram. She went through, that is. So he goes through as well. One next to me's waiting. 2 out of 3.
Now, for me, this bus should have waited. It can clearly see me. Why is it pulling out?
Really?
I tell you why. It's a fucking private hire. The biggest private hire I've seen. Because it's a private hire, a professional driver, I'm going to give it its little yellow sticker.
Really, mate? I mean, what was that all about? What a fucking idiot.
Okay, in this clip, we're on the good old M25 again. The lane that I'm in turns into a slip road. The car behind me is actually using the slip road as well, or going to be using the slip road. But someone else wants that slip road. Who is it? Can you guess which one it is? If you're in a room with a few people watching this, the odds are going to come up on your screen any second. Have a little gamble, see how you get on. Here come the odds. We've got 200 to 1, 400 to 1, 50 to 1, 500 to 1 and a 10 to 1 there. Where's your money? So place your bets with whoever you're watching it with and then we'll run it. Oh yeah, and please gamble responsibly. That's what they say, innit? So, whoever had the 50 to 1 shot, you're the winner. We're looking at this BMW in the outside lane at the moment. We're at Gatwick Airport. My lane that I'm in goes off to the left, which obviously I want because I'm in the correct lane. The BMW also wants that lane, so why it was in the outside lane, I do not know. Look at the Audi directly behind me. Look how much space it's left its fellow German car to get into. A huge space to get into. But it doesn't want that. It doesn't want to be behind a Kia. So it decides to get into that gap in front of me. My braking distance, that gap is called, by the way. Leaving itself hardly any braking distance at all, and then having to brake as well to get into the spot. They really just cannot drive, these people. It's petrol head time. This little thing in front of me. Not the best of drivers though, I must say. And it stunk to high heaven. What was coming out of that exhaust stunk badly. But it did make me laugh. That old thing there with a modern day phone stuck on its windscreen. I'll speed it up now as we're just waiting at a red light, but you'll see it struggle to stay in lane round this roundabout.
It stinks though. It will be unforgivable to mess up at this from this point.
But they do have it's a bit muggy this morning.
Absolutely stinks.
It's
coming out of that exhaust. Oh my god.
But decent bowling conditions and a very decent set of bowlers to bowl at them.
And we'll speed it up now because I just wanted to show you this. It was actually tailgating the big old thing in front of it. Again in this clip it's a little bit far away, but you'll see a cyclist go through a red light up there. But one stops. That's a bit of a result, one stopping. Oh, it doesn't. It was just waiting for oncoming traffic to get out of the way so it could go through the red light safely. Well done. So, as you can see, a very, very tight road. My advice to you, if you're not used to driving on these things, remember where your big parts of the road are, like this bit on the left here, because you may have to reverse to them. You know, you've got to remember where they are. But what do you not want to see down a road like this? Anything coming towards you, to be honest, on a road this tight. But what do you not want to see going your way? Tractor maybe? Big lorry? Or a pair of cyclists? I am joking, before the cyclist brigade get on my case. And if you look at this, I do appreciate the gesture of moving over, but there's no way I'm going to try to overtake you there. I'm just grateful that I was only turning left just here, because this is a very, very steep hill as well. It doesn't really show it on camera, so they're struggling a little bit to get up this hill. Maybe they might have pulled over there to let me through. I think they would have done by the looks of them. I'm on the good old M25 again, and as you can see it's very early in the morning, which is why it's pretty empty, but still not empty enough for some people. There's a junction, I'm overtaking, so I'm not middle lane hogging for all you guys that are going to be on my case straight away. But we're looking at this guy over here, who doesn't seem to know when the slip road finishes and when the motorway starts. Where he is now, that's now motorway, so he should be overtaking on the right, the left as we're looking at it. But no, it undertakes the lorry. It's undertaken already about 5 cars, and as I'm about to overtake this car that moves over as I'm about to overtake it, it still undertakes. That could have been a little bit more serious. We've gone back a little bit now, to the car that I was overtaking that actually moved to the left as I overtook it. Now I'm coming close to this other car in front of me to overtake. There's no point in me moving over. But where's the Audi? There it is. The Audi gap. Always an Audi. And the weird thing is, people will be saying I've been lane hogging in that clip. Nothing about the Audi. We'll run it on a little bit further to show you I do move over and I'm still overtaking. But there will be people who are lane hogging. We're still on the good old M25. I'm coming up to another junction with a slip road coming on, but a slip road with a difference because it becomes part of the motorway. So we've got 3 lanes at the moment, soon to be 4. So there's no immediate rush if you're coming down that slip road to move out. As it's 50 mile an hour speed limit at the moment anyway here. But watch this car to my left.
Absolutely fantastic. 24 years old, first Ashes series, and delivering on his home
Why have you come out?
Magnificent.
Why did you need to come out?
Because I think Test cricket was a dying sport. I think it was with youngsters the way they
Right
are
in
now,
front of me.
They want instant.
And not overtaking a sausage.
outcomes for things, and
Now that there
2020
is a middle lane
most
hogger.
can't even- It's just over in a.
Now this clip here is all about if you can't drive a big car, don't buy one. As you can see, all the cars are parked on the right hand side of the road, which means I've got priority. We come to this bit here, 2 cars can drive side by side down this road. If you do it properly, just slow down a little bit and move over. Not like this red one. This red one just needs that more space and almost pushes me into the curb. There is space over there on the right hand side as we're looking at it that she could have pulled into if she was unsure about this space, which she should have.
Over. Fucking. Go by the road with the car.
You do get a better view of it from the rear camera of just how tight she left the gap for me.
Over.
Look at that. That's not a lot of space when she had all that room to pull into. Just over there, she could have pulled in there. And she should have done, because I had priority over her there. And look how far out she is compared to all the other cars there.
Go by the road with the car.
Now when you're in a car park, you still have to follow all the signs, all the arrows that are on the floor. Unless you drive a big car, obviously. A total lack of acknowledgement as well from her. Total lack of acknowledgement. Just, I'm a big car, I'm bigger than you, I'm going there.
Have you got there? That's why there's a. Have you got there?
That's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.